Good morning, team. Timmer Halligan here, and just wanted to reach out to everybody. And whether you're brand new watching this video, you're a new associate with us, whether you've been with us for a long time, welcome to this amazing company. And I think every day is a day that we want to wake up and say, you know, I'm so excited to be able to go out and share the mission of LegalShield. See, our business is first and foremost about our membership. It's about the services that LegalShield provides. Listen, the money that we have an opportunity to earn is just a byproduct of people using a service that everybody needs to have, everybody wants to have, but most people don't know exists. And so what is our role as LegalShield associates? Well, our role is to go out and get the information in the hands of people, to let them know that there are two services like ours that exists. Let's just take a look at for a second our legal plan. Number one, you know, what our legal plan does is just give people the ability to be able to pick up the phone, to be able to call a top-rated law firm about any legal situation they've got going on in life, trivial or traumatic. Think about that. The people that you have an opportunity to share this membership with, you have an opportunity to change the way they live their lives. Never again do people need to be pushed around or be able to say, hey, listen, this is what happened to me and I've really got no recourse. It's about being able to speak to an attorney to make good decisions about anything that they've got going on in life. It's about having the attorneys enforce your rights by writing letters on your behalf. It's about the attorneys being able to review documents for people so they don't make bad decisions. It's to make sure they've got that most important document prepared, which is their last will and testament. Folks, we do all those things for our members at no cost. I mean, $19.95 a month. We protect them just in case they were to get a speeding ticket or a moving violation. We make sure that just in case they get named in a lawsuit, just in case they get audited by the IRS, that they've got representation to take care of them, somebody to protect their rights. See, that's what LegalShield is all about. You know, we've got some amazing incentives. We got great things that the company puts out for us all the time to be able to make an incredible income. But when you think about what generates the real income in LegalShield, it's our members. It's our members using our services, because when our members use our services, they win, you win, because you can continue to get paid month after month, year after year. Our number one mission is to make sure that we let people know LegalShield exists. Then our number one mission becomes make sure they're using the membership. There's nothing worse than somebody coming back after they've joined LegalShield, have a situation, and you say to them, well, you could have used LegalShield. And they say, gosh, I wish I would have known. I didn't think about it like that. Our role is to let people know that whatever they've got going on in life, anytime they've got a situation where they feel like they're being treated unfairly, that they can just open up their phone, tap that app, and have access to over 1,100 attorneys in every state in the United States, as well as 4 provinces of Canada, who are there to serve our members, to allow them to experience what we believe is fundamentally our right here in the United States as well as in North America, is that we have the opportunity and the ability to be treated fairly. And LegalShield really gives our members that ability. So I want you to think about, you know, the services when you're always out talking about our amazing company. It's not about just throwing things on Facebook, signing people up, and you know, getting them to not use the membership. Then they end up leaving the membership. That doesn't do good for anyone. It's about us understanding our membership. It's about us being able to say to people, hey, listen, if you got a few minutes, I'd like to tell you about this company that I'm working with. I'm very excited about, and what they're doing for our country right now, what they're going to do for your family is just unparalleled in history. We are going to give you the ability to pick up the phone and call an attorney about any legal situation whatsoever, not worry about getting a bill. Guess what? They're going to give you unlimited consultations. They're going to write letters on your behalf to enforce your rights. They are going to review your contracts and documents. They are going to Have an attorney go to court for you if you or a family member gets a speeding ticket anywhere in the country to save you money on insurance, so the premiums don't go up. They're going to make sure the most important document in your life, the one that really creates your legacy, your last will and testament, is updated. They're going to do that for you and your spouse at no cost. They're also going to do your living will, your power of attorneys, and a minor trust for your kids. They're going to protect your family if you get named in a lawsuit. They're going to protect your family if you get audited by the IRS. They're going to handle things like uncontested divorces, name changes, separations, adoptions at no cost after the first 90 days with LegalShield. They're going to handle more serious things like bankruptcies, divorces, DUIs, real estate transactions, criminal charges. Listen, good things, or good people sometimes make not so smart decisions. They're going to do all of that and give your members 24-hour a day, 7-day a week access to attorneys. So if late at night your family's ever going to get pulled over at night, your kids get pulled over, somebody wants to search their car, right? They have rights. You click a button, 24/7 emergency. That button is going to change communities. See, that's the mission that we are on with LegalShield, is to let people know about that. Second thing is to let people know that we've got the most comprehensive solution to a crime that's going to affect and has affected really every single person in the United States as well as Canada, and that is identity theft. See, our services are going to do everything to protect our members. We are going to monitor everything that matters, from your passport to your driver's license, your social security, your medical information, your financial information, all of your social media. Listen, your name is one of the most important things you have. People work so hard for it, and in a matter of seconds it gets taken away from them. Well, we got 2,200 licensed investigators that are going to monitor everything, let our members know when something happens, and then get to work and fix it. They will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to clear your records for life and bring you and your family back to where they were before they were a victim of identity theft, period. And they back that with a $5 million service guarantee. See, folks, as associates, $19.95 to cover that family with LegalShield. $19.95 to cover that family against identity theft. $39 a month to be able to protect and empower families to be able to live their lives more worry-free. See, that's what LegalShield is about. How do we do it? We get people information by sending them some videos. We get them information by getting them on a phone call to listen to some information. We invite them to come to an event that we've got. We've got over 500 a week. Go to our team website, begintheascent.com. Look at the calendar. Find out what state you're in. Look what city you're in. There's always somebody there to share the LegalShield message for you. Listen, we have the opportunity to not only make a significant living with LegalShield, but to change the lives that our members have the ability to be able to live. See, that's what LegalShield is about. We have an opportunity to bring this opportunity to other people because folks are struggling right now. I've struggled before. I know what that feels like. I know what it's like to sometimes count change and to figure out how that next thing is going to happen in your house. Listen, we're always looking for winners that haven't won in a while in LegalShield. This economic environment that we live in has displaced a lot of people, put them in situations where they're not quite sure what the next thing they've got the opportunity to do is going to be. Well, that opportunity is LegalShield, because what we do really matters. I always want to go back to our signature message, and here's what it says. We are all, you and I, part of a growing team of entrepreneurs that have a shared mission of connecting 2 million, we're going to do that as a team, new families and small businesses with LegalShield's network of top-rated law firms and world-class ID Shield services by the year 2020. See, what we do matters. It truly does. We're going to be written in the history books. How long has our country been looking for justice? Way too long. How long we've been around? 45 years. Our time is now. What we do matters, and we're looking for help. And the way we're looking for help is to let people, number one, see the information about LegalShield. See it. Your role is to get somebody to see a professional presentation, something that explains LegalShield thoroughly. Not what they've heard, not what they've seen, and even if they tell you that, say, great, then do me a favor, just watch it, see it, listen to it, let me have somebody tell you about it. That way you at least know 100% what we do. So our job number one is to get people to listen. That's how we're looking for help. Number two is once they listen, they'll get the services. They will get the LegalShield services at some point if you professionally and persistently follow up with them. I guarantee it. I've been doing it for 13 years. There's not one person that I sit down with, as God is my witness, that if I sit with them, if they see what it is LegalShield does, they will be a member of yours because it just makes sense. So once they have the membership, they use the membership, you ask them, do you know anybody else that could benefit from these services? Ask for referrals. And number three is partner up with us. Change their financial future. Be able to do the things that they want to do. See, people join LegalShield for so many different reasons. You know, they look for the opportunity to make some additional income. Yeah, that's probably first and foremost, because this world we live in requires that you be able to have more money, to have more income. And you know what? People don't want to have another job. They don't want to work 9 to 5, then come home and then have to eat real quick, or maybe go right from a job to another job. But that other job is needed to be able to pay the bills in their house. That other job is from 6 to 10 at night, or 5 to 9, whatever it is. Maybe you make an extra $75 a night, but you're gone for an extra 15 to 20 hours a week. We can show them how to do that all in 5 hours a week, and then work towards replacing the job that they have. And then once they equal that income they have with their job, they can choose to get rid of that job and now have the lifestyle they desire. It's a journey. It's a process. It's not a get rich quick scheme. I've been with LegalShield for 13 years. I will be with LegalShield to the day I leave this earth, and I'll leave a legacy for my family. My family are LegalShield associates. They will continue to be. And so we want people to get on this journey. But the only way it's done is if we do it the right way. Get people the information. Get over to begintheascent.com getting started page. Go to that page. Master that page. Get good at being able to help people create a list. Get good at being able to help people. Get good at inviting people to look at information. Get really good. Master the process of doing 3-way calls. Attend the events that we have. Be on the team training calls that we have. Guys, that's 7 hours or so a week, 5 to 7 hours a week. You can't expect to make a career income, working an hour a day, or an hour a week, or an hour here and there. You give me 2 hours a day, hour and a half a day, you give me that for the next 5 years. I promise you, if you are consistent, if you do all the things that LegalShield has set forth in this system that created well over 200 millionaires, 400 six-figure ring earners. Right now, LegalShield is paying out 300 bonuses a week. 7 brand new executive directors a week are being achieved in LegalShield. We're talking about a brand new ring earner every single week right now in LegalShield. The time is now. So whether you've been engaged and you're feeling the momentum, dig in right now. Whether you're brand new, you're just starting, you're feeling it all out, dig in right now. Whether you've been inactive in the LegalShield business, dig in right now, because now I can promise you that if you just take a look at what's happening, you just say, now is my time to commit. I'm following the system that they've got in place. Give it 90 days. That's what I tell everybody when you first start, when you are with us for a long while. 90-day bursts of doing the right activity. I'm not talking about doing just a little bit of the right activity. If you do a little bit, you experience a little bit. But what's 5 to 7 hours out of your week to commit? And if you're thinking to yourself right now, well, maybe I've done that, but it doesn't really work, but it does. So if you're brand new and you're going to run into challenges, if you've been with us, you're going to run into challenges. Anything in life worth achieving is going to run into challenges. The successful people are the ones that do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. and that is in LegalShield to follow the system. Be committed to the process. Use your membership. Go out, see the people, tell the story.